Welcome. Today we're diving into Heretic, a psychological horror thriller that redefines religious horror and challenges everything you thought you knew about belief. Created by Beck and Bryan, the minds behind A Quiet Place, this film pulls you into a world where doubt is far more terrifying than blind faith. In Heretic, we follow two young Mormon missionaries, Sister Barnes and Sister Paxton, whose routine world is upended by a mysterious encounter with a man named Mr. Reed. What begins as a seemingly ordinary visit quickly spirals into a thought-provoking exploration of faith, control, and the unsettling nature of doubt. Set against an eerie backdrop where every shadow and silence speaks volumes, this film invites you to question the very foundations of belief. One of Heretic's greatest strengths is its narrative. The film skillfully intertwines a philosophical debate with a psychological thriller, letting each scene build tension gradually. While some might say the pacing drags in parts, I found that it allowed the tension to simmer, making the climactic revelations all the more impactful. Hugh Grant delivers one of his most chilling performances as Mr. Reed, a calm, methodical antagonist who uses logic and persuasion to dismantle deeply held beliefs. Equally impressive are Sophie Thatcher and Chloe East, whose portrayals of the missionaries bring a raw vulnerability and authenticity that grounds the film's more surreal moments. Their interactions are a highlight, lending emotional weight to the unfolding drama. Director Beck, along with Bryan, crafts a visual experience that mirrors the film's themes of entrapment and introspection. The cinematography makes clever use of tight, claustrophobic shots, muted color palettes, and strategic lighting. Every frame feels carefully composed, whether it's a long, ominous hallway or a close-up that captures a fleeting moment of doubt. Each shot draws you further into the film's unsettling atmosphere. A standout aspect is the film's use of sound, or sometimes the deliberate absence of it. The minimalistic soundtrack intensifies every whispered word and ambient noise, creating an almost unbearable tension. These audio choices force you to focus, making each moment of silence as powerful as a sudden jolt of sound. At its core, Heretic is more than just a horror movie, it's a meditation on belief. It challenges us to consider if our deepest convictions are built on evidence or simply tradition. Through recurring symbols like closed doors and endless corridors, the film paints a picture of confinement, both physical and ideological, inviting you to reflect on your own relationship with faith and doubt. Let's break down what works and what might not. Pros. A slow burn narrative that builds to a satisfying crescendo. Outstanding performances. Hugh Grant's unnerving calm and the genuine portrayals by the missionaries add significant depth. A visually arresting direction with meticulously crafted cinematography and sound design. Cons. The film occasionally leans on conventional horror tropes in its final act, which may feel a bit predictable. Some thematic questions, while provocative, aren't explored as deeply as they could be. Despite these minor drawbacks, the film's ambition and atmospheric strength make it a standout experience. Personally, Heretic captivated me from start to finish. Its bold exploration of belief and control, combined with brilliant performances and a suffocating atmosphere, left a lasting impression. I'm giving Heretic an 8.5 out of 10 for its originality, thoughtful narrative, and the way it dares to make you question everything. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into Heretic. If you enjoyed this review, please hit the like button, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What did you think of the film's take on faith and doubt? I'd love to hear your perspective. Until next time, keep questioning and stay curious.